Okay, so today we're doing something a bit different. We're gonna go pick up some boxes at locals and we're gonna be cracking it open. No, I did not get sponsored this time around for Base Millennia, and the reason why it's even later than usual is because the snowstorm blocked the entry of the product into my area, and so we're opening it a bit late. But we're still doing the thing. We're gonna do a little bit of test. Is it worth it for me to buy the box equivalent of 3 single Bonfire, or is the 3 single Bonfire worth it? We're gonna have to set some ground rules, but let's go pick up the boxes now. And so this is a pack battle challenge. We're battling against 3 copies of Bonfire, and we're gonna see who comes out on top. I'm gonna count every single foil that I pull. I'm gonna ignore all the rares. The only thing going towards this pack battle is every single foil. Am I able to beat this more or less a raid boss of a pack battle? So leave it down in the comment section whether or not I succeeded or failed. You guys let me know. Okay, so here are the boxes, and let's just... Alright, so here we go. We got ourselves the 3 boxes. I don't remember how many foils there are. I didn't get sponsored a box this time around, so we're just gonna have to play it by ear. We got ourselves some desynchro. Combat. We love the combat seed. Okay, so we have the Earthbound Prison. Code hack alert. Cool. I'm just gonna foil, non-foil. Just put it here. After listening to the original audio, I decided to dub over it with my own commentary, analyzing this challenge, and we're gonna fast forward over all the super rares, but we're gonna stop and enjoy the pull of the... But people are just jumping onto Fire Kings anyway. Okay. Jet Synchron. I want a CR of this. Okay, that's something I'm chasing after. Oh, I think I got something. Okay. Ooh, number 1, Infection Buzz King. Really good card. Love it. Okay, that works out for me. Gazelle. I play Chimera, but I'm probably not going to play this. I haven't found a purpose to need to tag out my Chimeras to get me 2 more monsters. That has not been the case yet so far. I guess it is a pretty decent play, though, if you think about it. Okay, so to analyze the challenge, to beat 3 Bonfires, you're going to need at least 2+ Bonfires to have a decent chance. Otherwise, you're going to have to get really lucky and pull 1 CR Bonfire. That would probably make up most of the cost. But if you do start with a 2 Bonfire, you're going to need some collector rares to make up that value. Otherwise, the cost difference is just far too high. So, cards that we would want would include Jet Synchron collector rare. Besides, these are all collector rare. There's the Transaction Rollback collector rare, Buzz King collector rare, or even just pulling a Triple Tactics Thrust would also really aid in this quest. That just goes to show how top heavy this set is. But there's a range in terms of the ultra rares. Like, I've had 1 box with 3 ultra rares. I've had a box with 4 ultra rares. I had a box with a total of 6 foils. It's pretty crazy. So it really ranges. There's a bit of an RNG factor into this, but we're about to get into the next set of foils here. I know some of you guys are probably going, oh, why didn't you get sponsored? Oh, we hit something. We have a hit. We have a hit. Is it a green card? It's a green card. Oh, it's the Fighting Flame Sword. Essentially, this is whatchamacallit. What's that card name? I can't remember. Salamander? Salamander? I can't remember the card name. I think Phoenix Spearblade is a cooler card, though, personally. Marionetter, Lion Walk. Oh, we hit something again already. Is it a spell? It's a monster. It's the Fighting Flame Swordsman. Alright, we're getting a lot of Flame Swordsman stuff. Are we gonna get more ultras? Or are we done with this box? As I was saying, this is a super top heavy set because it's driven by the hype that this is going to be aiding towards a tier 0 format, especially with Bonfire. And the next highest card is going to be the Triple Tactics Thrust, which is a reprint. And then right after that, we're dropping significantly, where Harmonic Synchrofusion is essentially a quarter of the value of the Triple Tactics Thrust, which makes the Triple Tactics Thrust about 40% of the value of the Bonfire. That's the biggest gap I've seen so far, which is why even if you pull multiple ultra rares, you're not going to make up that value. So this is definitely a very hard challenge, and you can't really expect collector rares in every single box, which makes it so that you need to hit the top level ultra rares to even have a decent chance of this challenge. Okay. Oh, we have something. Oh, Eye of Illusion. I am looking for this card. More for a spellcaster deck. Honestly, this is more for a spellcaster deck than an actual illusion until the new illusion stuff comes out. Then this card, probably, I would hold on to it personally, just so that you'll have yourself a nice free Snatch Steal, a really good disruption. Maybe I'll give away Rescue Ace deck in the future. Okay, we got something again. Is it a collector? It's not a collector. Is it a spell? It's not a spell. Fighting Flame Swordsman. Alright.
Could Konami have printed Bonfire as a super? I mean, it's possible. Now, seeing the pre-sale prices of Phantom Nightmare, $50 to $70 Ultras, at this point, most of the prices are driven by the players themselves. I mean, it could have been pushed to like a $50 super. I mean, there's more printing of it.
Crown Prisoner. Ooh, look at that edge. Oh, we got a Junk Warrior. Nice. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. I like that. That was QCR. Can we still get a CR? Okay, I can tell you for a fact that you can get both QCR and a CR in one box of these subsets. We had one Valiant Smasher. I gave Nishi a box of Valiant Smashers over the holidays. He pulled QCR Legacia. And then he also pulled a Valmonica CR along the way. So that just goes to show you can actually get both in one box. And that made his present infinitely better because he got a QCR out of it. He got a Legacia out of it, so that's crazy.
Looking at the QCR value, I don't know why they chose Junk Warrior of all cards, but that's only a quarter of the value of one Bonfire.
Bias. I haven't really looked into it. And we have, ooh, Rescue Ace Hydrant. Okay, maybe if we get another one, maybe I'll just give away a Rescue Ace deck for fun.
Back to the super rares. I remember like $40 to $50 super rare Infernity launchers back in the day. I mean, super rares, they don't really change too much. I mean, Insector Hornets as well kind of falls under that category.
And do we have a hit? We have a hit, and it's a Photon Delta Wing. All right. So that should be all the ultras.
Now, are Tier 0 formats more expensive because the cost of one competitive deck drives up the price of everything?
We actually get to the collector deck. Another one. Oh, we got another one. Oh, Fighting Flame Sword. Okay, we got 4 ultras in this one.
Or are they only expensive for specific people that want to play the Tier 0 deck, and they're cheaper for the rest of us because the highest demand cards are now so spiked up that it overshadows the other decks. Now, there are formats where there are multiple top decks, and the expensive cards are now more distributed among those decks. Is that more acceptable because the average cost of those cards are lower, or do we only care about the deck that can win the most and the average cost of those cards? I get that people always want to get their top, but you know what? Leave your thoughts in the comments because I want to hear about your thoughts about that.
Okay, we got something. It's Harmonic Synchro Fusion. Am I just in the wrong spot? I should just be over here the entire time. You know what? Let's readjust. You have something? Oh, I got another Infection Buzz King.
Man, this set has a lot of ultra rare spells, and this is the part where I start to feel sad. Every single time I see an ultra rare spell in that particular slot, man, it's a freaking roller coaster. And the green card in that slot.
I think sometime. Oh, we got ourselves a collector rare. We have a collector rare, and it's a spell. Do we hit? Please, I'm begging you. Oh, Armored XYZ.
Oh, it hurts every time.
Got my hopes up. I got my hopes up. I really wish you were the Bonfire.
It hurts every time. Now, if cards are printed on a low rarity, like a super rare Bonfire, but it didn't last as long, say they get cycled out via the ban list, it's a pretty common cycle. High rarity stuff, tier limit, they last way longer, whereas low rarity decks, super heavy samurai, they get cycled out quicker. Would you feel comfortable cycling and purchasing more to update your decks, or would you feel the fatigue of constantly needing to buy new cards to update your deck? I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments, because this game needs some way to generate revenue to keep cycling more stuff out.
Oh my god. Ancient Chant. Why am I getting baited by all these spell cards? I swear. They know what they're doing. You know how when you go for like a secret rare of a set, there's usually like a second secret rare of the same like card frame and type, and it just really just hypes you up. And sometimes it can just really just let you down, especially if you're expecting something else. Like if we hit something else now. Oh, we got a transaction rollback. Okay. Okay, when I saw the trap card, I kind of knew. But here we go. That's 4 foils, I think. I think that's it. This box is, I think, confirmed, sealed. Yeah, I don't think that. So that's it for this pack battle. Raid boss Bonfire versus the Maze Millennia. And let me know how I did in the comment section. But I kind of want to address a couple of things though. You know, there are a couple of cool critical hits in this set, such as this Junk Warrior transaction rollback. But when it came to all the spells, yes, there are certain spells that I wanted, but I think there's just an oversaturation of spell cards that are in the ultra rare slots. I think they could have been a little bit more redistributed so that the opening experience isn't just a roller coaster of did I hit the card that I want. Yes, you have 2 hits in there, which would have been Thrust and also the Bonfire, right? But when you constantly get hit after hit after hit, and then when you get the open experience, you kind of peek at the card a little bit. It's like, oh, I got a spell, and then you either get a thrill out of it, or it just sinks right down because you didn't get the one that you wanted. And that was the most apparent probably when I pulled the Armor Exceeds Collector Rare. I'm pretty sure with the Collector Rare, you got even more of those cards. Like, oh, you see it peeking like this, and then it's like, oh, not the card that you were looking for. It does feel like a little bit of an oversaturation. I think there's certain cards that would have done better with the rarity. I would say one of them, it has to be that Earthbound, the whale-looking one, wherever that I put that card. Yes, these guys here. This would have been a pretty good choice for an ultra rare, all right? Rather than knowing that if I pull an effect monster, it's probably going to be the Delta Wing or the Flame Swordsman. I think having an option where we have this as an ultra rare, that would have been pretty cool too, because this is also a pretty sought after card. I think this is also like the Earthbound engine that people want to play because it's searching for level 3 Fiend, which is also pretty cool. Another pretty decent one would be the super poly target of this. This is just a rare, but it's the Fighting Flame Dragon, but it is a generic Dragon plus a Fire Warrior monster. So if you want to super poly off any of those pesky Rescue Ace guys, or anyone that's playing Flame Swordsman, then this is obviously a pretty decent option. Or you can even have the Ultimate Flame Swordsman becoming a Collector Rare as well, or plus, not Collector Rare, but like an Ultra Rare. Another possibility, just another cool card that it could have taken some of the slots out of those spell cards, like Ancient Chant. I mean, we can probably replace it with a new card, right? Instead of having a reprint of Ancient Chant. But that's just me. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit subscribe to get a notification bell. Should I do more raid bosses? Let me know down in the comment section, because probably was a more entertaining journey for you than it is for me, since I'm not exactly hunting the Bonfire. Alright, I'll see you all in the next one.